Hi all my crafting friends, welcome to another Makeup Monday. I want to welcome you to my studio and show you this really fun, it's a book fold card, but it's a really cute card that is made with a suite of product, and that suite of product is the Unbounded Beauty, and it's on page 54 and 55 of the new annual catalog. And I'm using the Flower of Beauty for the flower for the inside here, so a little stamp, and then I'm using the Unbounded Love for my sentiment right here, and then the dies that go with the Unbounded Love. Let's see, the dies are called Unbounded Love dies, so I like whenever they make them the same name as the stamp sets. And then I have a few of the little dots here that are the 24, 26 in color resin dots. And then I have made this one with just cardstock, but the one that I'm going to make with you today, I'm going to use the glimmer paper here. And that's the 24, 26 in color glimmer 12 by 12 paper. And so I think that will step it up a bit. And then the ribbon is also the in color ribbon, and it is the Summer Splash ribbon, I do believe. So we'll get started with that. So page 54 and 55 in our annual catalog, and it's the suite of products. So this is the one we're gonna do, and I have some inks here. I have Tunia Pop and Pretty in Pink because they're in the paper. I have a for adhesives. I have tear tape. I also have some dimensionals, and I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue, the little resin dots, and then I will grab these bits and pieces here. All right, so I've got my ribbon here, and I don't really know exactly how much it is. I just cut it off the bolt, so there's 6. So about 11 and a half, 12 inches is what I've got. And then the dies from that Unbounded Love dies. This is the little decorative one that will hold the happy birthday. And then I just wanted to use this little piece of vellum behind it just to give it a little bit more texture and interest. So we have that. The paper, I have this image for the front of the card. And then I'm going to do this DSP for the inside as one of the layers. So we have all that, and then this is our glimmer paper. And what I like about it is like it does not like come off on you. All right, so we will get started with this. So I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this in half on that middle score line. Oh, this is 11 inches by 4 1/4. And it is scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And so on this 5 1/2, I'm going to go ahead and fold it just in half and get my bone folder. We will just crease that. And then I know they're both going the same way. I could have flipped my paper over, but I chose not to. And I'll just fold this backwards like this. And crease. And then I want to open this back up, and I'm going to add some glue to this inside. Okay. And we're going to fold that down and crease that again. Back and forth. I'm going to open this up and do that again this way. So there's our card base. Super easy. There we go. Now then, I want to bring in this glimmer paper. We're going to go ahead and layer that down. This card goes together really quick. This piece is 4 inches by 4 inches. I'm going to center that right here on the front. like that. Now this piece is 1 inch by 4 inches. And it's going to go right here on this binding edge. And I want to try to line these edges here up and this edge up here, and then center it from side to side. Now with this being the glimmer paper, we need to make certain that when we put our DSP on there, that it gets nice and adhered. I want to look at my paper here. Okay, so we'll go, I think we'll go this way. I'm going to add glue to my corners because I want them to be good and stuck down, and then along those edges and in the center. We're going to layer this onto that glimmer paper, and you're going to have that nice little even border all the way around. And this piece of paper, the DSP, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right, now this little piece is just 3/4 inch by 3 3/4. So the height of each one of these is the same. The width changes. So I'm trying to make that straight across, like that. And you want to give it a good chance to adhere. So I'm going to set this over here to the side, and we will work on our inside. I'm going to bring in this little scratch piece here and put this down. I'm going to open my inks. Now these are brand new inks that I have recently purchased when we could do our pre-order for them, and they went, about a month before they went live for customers, and they are super juicy. So I'm scraping, because if I don't, it makes it very, very splotchy, and I'll show you the difference here in just a moment. So I'm scraping this away here. Grab a tissue, and I'm going to wipe that. And then this one here, I'm going to also scrape away. You can see the color moving, because if I don't, all that excess color is going to really get splotchy in my image. Move that out of the way. So I'm going to bring in my outline. I'm going to ink that up. Come down here, stamp and lift, and it's a real pretty outline instead of being really splotchy, but you can really tell it with the pink. Down and up. And the difference, this one's really dark and splotchy, and this one here's a little bit more of the color that it should be, and it adheres nicer to the cardstock than when it's extra juicy. So I like this one a little bit better. And then we're going to bring in our sentiment piece and the word happy birthday. We're going to do that in the petunia pop. Down and up. And there we go. It says happy birthday. I think I'm going to take and just stamp off, stamp in the center of that happy birthday, just to give it a little something. You don't have to do that. I just chose to do that. Okay. Now, the finished with that, we're going to layer our pieces here. Take and add a little bit of glue to there. I'd like to add it to those corners. I like to make certain they adhere well. Bring that down here. And these dimensions are the DSP. This time is the 4x4, and the white piece is the 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to open this up. We're now going to put that on the inside. If you're liking this video, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe or give me a thumbs up. Just lets me know that I'm, giving you good content. There we go. So there's the inside. Here's this. So I want to bring in the glue dots, because I've tried doing glue and it kind of made it warp. So I thought, well, I'll try glue dots. Just add them to the piece of vellum. And I know we don't sell vellum, but you can still get vellum at craft stores and different things. So I'm going to lay that down. I want to come in with my sentiment. Just try to make it go across the back there like that. Just even on the ends there. All right, so then the dimensionals. Overlap those edges along there and press along this other edge and press. All right, and then this tear tape, bring this in. When you get your nails done, it makes it where it's hard to get a hold of things. So there we go. Just kind of burnish that. And then I'll bring in my scissors, I think, and lift that edge. Like that. Now then, I want to, about the center of my ribbon, I'm going to place that in the center of that tear tape. Then come this direction with it, and then go that direction with it. And then I want to make certain these are pressed well, and then peel my backings off. Grab my, take your pick tool, it makes it easier for me. Can't get a hold of those backings. I can't get it with take your pick tool either. There we go. These have a different, they're slick. Okay, so certainly have the back get off each one of those. I'm going to come in here in the middle and try to do it as straight as I can. Press that down, up dimensional, backing there. And then I want to trim off my ends. Like that. And then we can always use a little bit of alcohol with some Mica Stella in it. And just spritz the front, give it some more shimmer. And then after it dries, you'll see all the little shimmer to it, to the front and everything. So this is the one that I made before. And then here's the one with the glimmer paper and a little bit of spritz to it. So in the comments, you could tell me which one of these you like the best, whether you like it with the cardstock or if you like it with the glimmer paper. I kind of like a little bit of extra with the glimmer paper, but I like them both. This one I also did not put the flower stamp on there, so I just added that little extra touch to it. So I want to thank you for joining me, and hopefully that you will subscribe so that you'll know whenever I upload other videos. I have Makeup Mondays, Technique Tuesdays, Mystery Thursdays, and then I have like game night card classes and different things. And so I would love it if you would join me on all my adventures. So thank you for joining me, and happy stamping. Bye bye.